What's a neighborhood without a bit of laughter, right? And speaking of laughter, do you know what's the best thing about friendly neighbors? They never seem to run out of sugar. So buckle up as we count down the top 5 states in the US with the friendliest neighborhoods. Starting our countdown at number 5, we land in the heart of Dixie, Alabama. Now, don't be mistaken by this state's southern drawl and laid-back vibes. Alabama is more than just its sweet tea and finger-licking good barbecue. It's a state that embodies the essence of warmth, courtesy, and genuine hospitality. Alabama, a state draped in rich history, is also home to some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. From the bustling city of Birmingham to the serene Gulf shores, Alabama's charm lies in its people, who are always ready with a smile, a helping hand, and a hearty, "Y'all come back now." Let me share a little anecdote with you, a tale that perfectly encapsulates Alabama's friendly spirit. A traveler once found himself lost on the back roads of Alabama. But instead of just giving directions, a local resident drove 20 miles out of their way to ensure the traveler found his destination. Now, if that's not Southern hospitality, I don't know what is. And speaking of hospitality, let's not forget the state's fervor for college football. Alabama's love for the sport is contagious. And even if you're not a fan, you'll find yourself swept up in the enthusiasm, camaraderie, and friendly competition. You'll be shouting "Roll Tide" or "War Eagle" before you know it. Now, here's a fun little joke for you. What's Alabama's unofficial motto? Well, it's Alabama, where the tea is sweet, but the people are sweeter. And I can tell you, the tea is pretty darn sweet in Alabama, but the people, oh, they're on a whole other level of sweetness. So if you're looking for a place with kind-hearted folks, a love for community, and a penchant for good food and fun, Alabama might just be the place for you. It's the perfect blend of Southern charm and friendliness, making it a deserving contender on our list. Alabama sets the bar high, but let's see who's up next. Moving northward, the 4th friendliest state on our list is Minnesota. Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes and a million friendly smiles. You've probably heard of the term Minnesota nice, haven't you? Well, there's more to it than just a catchy phrase. It's a way of life here, a culture that's been passed down through generations. Minnesota nice isn't just about holding doors open for strangers or giving up your seat on the bus. It's a genuine warmth, a heartfelt welcome, an unspoken promise that you're in good company when you're with a Minnesotan. It's that neighbor who shovels your driveway after a snowstorm, or the store clerk who goes the extra mile to help you find that elusive item. Friendliness is practically a state law here. Now, for a bit of levity, there's a funny story about a Minnesotan who was so polite he made a traffic jam worse by insisting every other car go ahead of him at a 4-way stop. Can you imagine? That's not just Minnesota nice, that's Minnesota patient and Minnesota kind. Of course, not all Minnesotans are this extreme, but it goes to show the lengths they'll go to be courteous. And let's not forget about the community spirit. Whether it's cheering for the Vikings, fishing on one of those 10,000 lakes, or huddling together for warmth during those chilly winters, there's a sense of togetherness here that's hard to find elsewhere. It's no wonder Minnesota consistently ranks high in quality of life surveys. So, if you're looking for a place where the people are as warm as a hot dish on a cold day, and where nice is more than just an adjective, it's a lifestyle, then Minnesota might just be the place for you. Minnesota sure knows how to keep the warmth alive, but can our top 3 outshine it? We're halfway through our list, and it's time to reveal the 3rd friendliest state, Tennessee. Tucked in the heartland of America, Tennessee is a state that greets you with a warm smile and a gentle drawl. It's a place where the people are as sweet as their famous tea, and the hospitality is as heartening as their soulful country music. The volunteer state, as it's affectionately known, lives up to its name. Tennesseans are always ready to lend a helping hand, whether it's their neighbor in need or a stranger passing through. Stories of their kindness are as abundant as the lush green mountains that carpet their beautiful state. There's the tale of a mechanic from Knoxville who, on a chilly winter day, fixed a traveler's broken down car for free. Or the story of the Nashville waitress who paid for a homeless man's meal out of her own pocket. Then, there's the account of the Chattanooga community that came together to rebuild a family's home after it was unfortunately destroyed in a storm. Tennesseans' warmth and benevolence are ingrained in their culture, a testament to the state's strong sense of community and love for their fellow man. It's no wonder why Tennessee is often referred to as the heartland of hospitality. And now, for a little fun, they say the only thing hotter than Tennessee's barbecues is the friendliness of its people. Well, that's a tough one to gauge. Their barbecues are smoking hot, mouth-wateringly delicious, and have a kick that'll make your taste buds dance. But then again, the warmth and friendliness of Tennesseans are so palpable, it's like basking in the glow of a beautiful summer's day. So, it's a close call, folks, but the essence of Tennessee is not just about the food or the music. It's about the people who make it special. It's about the kindness and generosity that they extend to everyone they meet, making it one of the friendliest states in the country. The second friendliest state in the U.S. is Hawaii. Yes, this tropical paradise is not just known for its breathtaking landscapes, white sandy beaches, and mouth-watering poke bowls, but also for the warmth and kindness of its people. Hawaii's spirit of aloha is renowned across the globe. This isn't just a greeting you'll hear when you step off the plane. Aloha is a way of life that encompasses love, peace, compassion, and a mutual understanding of respect. Hawaiians live this philosophy every day, and it's infectious. Visitors often find themselves embracing the aloha spirit, spreading kindness and respect wherever they go, even after they leave the island. The hospitality in Hawaii is something that needs to be experienced to be believed. You might be invited to a family luau before you've even unpacked your suitcase, or given a beautiful lei garland just for being a new face on the island. You'll be greeted with wide smiles and open arms, and before you know it, you'll feel like you've lived there your entire life. Now, let's lighten the mood with a little joke. You know, even the volcanoes in Hawaii are friendlier than in most places. Sure, they might erupt from time to time, but at least they provide a spectacular fireworks show and create new beachfront property. That's what we call a warm welcome Hawaiian style. So if you're looking for a place with breathtaking views, amazing food, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet, Hawaii should definitely be on your list. But remember, it's not just about taking in the beauty of the islands. It's about embracing the aloha spirit. After all, kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Hawaii almost had it, but there's still one state that's even friendlier. Stay tuned to find out which state takes the crown of friendliness in the U.S. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The friendliest state in the U.S. is Texas. Yes, you heard it right. The Lone Star State is not just about cowboy hats, barbecues, and rodeos. It's also renowned for its warm-hearted people and the famous Southern hospitality. Texas, known for its vast landscapes and diverse cultures, is a place where strangers are treated like family, and neighbors are always willing to lend a helping hand. This is a state where people greet each other with a smile, whether they're passing by on a bustling city street or a quiet country lane. Texas is a place where the golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is not just a saying, but a way of life. Let's share a story that perfectly illustrates why Texas deserves this top spot. In a small town called Wimberley, a family's house sadly burned down, but instead of leaving them to pick up the pieces alone, the entire community came together. They helped rebuild the house, provided meals, and offered emotional support. This spirit of unity, compassion, and friendliness is what Texas is all about. Now, let's lighten the mood with a little joke. Why did the Texas cowboy buy a dachshund? Because someone told him to get a long little doggy. Just like this joke, the friendliness in Texas may be a bit quirky, but it's always genuine. In Texas, you'll find that the hearts of its residents are even bigger than the state itself. Their welcoming nature, their readiness to assist, and their unwavering kindness truly set them apart. No matter where you go in this grand state, from the Panhandle to the Gulf Coast, you'll be met with a warm howdy and a friendly smile. Texas takes the crown, proving that everything, including friendliness, is bigger in Texas. So, if you're looking for a place where you'll feel right at home, no matter where you're from, then Texas is calling your name. Y'all come on down now. You hear? So, there you have it, folks. From Alabama's sweetness to Texas's larger-than-life hospitality, these are the top 5 friendliest states in the U.S. We've taken a journey together, from the heartwarming charm of Alabama through the cozy neighborhoods of Minnesota, the welcoming spirit of Tennessee, and the down-to-earth friendliness of Utah, all the way to the Lone Star State itself. Texas, with its wide-open arms and larger-than-life hospitality, truly stands out as the friendliest state in the U.S. I encourage all of you, if you have the opportunity, to visit these wonderful states and experience their friendliness firsthand. There's nothing quite like a warm greeting from a stranger or a neighborly chat over a cup of coffee to remind us of the power of human connection. Remember, no matter where you go, a smile can go a long way. So, keep spreading the joy and stay friendly.